What would it be like to be able to eliminate poverty and misfortune from your life? And what would it be like to attract prosperity and abundance thanks to a ritual as simple as it is powerful? A ritual that would not only change your financial situation, but also lead to deep personal and spiritual growth? If you have ever wanted to free yourself from the debts, worries, and negative energies that surround you, then this story is for you. It is a story of transformation, spiritual awakening, and self-discovery. A story that will take you to the heart of Japan, to an ancient Buddhist temple where a venerable monk keeps an ancient secret. And if you stay until the end of the video, you will discover that the key to prosperity is not only in money, but in inner peace, gratitude, and self-awareness. You will discover that true wealth is what you carry within you, and that the grooming ritual is just the beginning of an extraordinary journey towards happiness and personal fulfillment. But before continuing, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be updated when we post new content. In the heart of Japan, nestled among green hills and surrounded by lush bamboo forests, stood an ancient Buddhist temple. Here lived the venerable monk Shinzo, whose fame for wisdom and compassion had spread throughout the country, attracting pilgrims from all over in search of guidance and comfort. One day, as the sun was setting, dyeing the sky in golden tones, a group of pilgrims arrived at the temple, their faces marked by the worries and difficulties of life. Shinzo, with his benevolent smile and his eyes shining with wisdom, welcomed them warmly, inviting them to sit in a circle in the Zen garden, an oasis of peace and tranquility. Dear pilgrims, Shinzo began in a calm voice. Today, I will reveal to you an ancient secret, a ritual passed down from generation to ward off poverty, bad luck, and debt from your lives and homes. A ritual that will lead you towards personal and spiritual growth, towards mental well-being and emotional balance. The pilgrims became attentive, straining their ears to catch every word of the venerable monk. Among them was Hiroshi, a young craftsman tormented by debt and a feeling of dissatisfaction with his life. Our home is a reflection of our inner world, Shinzo continued. If our heart is full of negativity, it will also manifest in our environment, attracting bad luck and financial difficulties. But just as we can clean our home of dust and dirt, we can also purify our inner energy, paving the way for spiritual growth and inner peace. The monk paused, letting his words sink into the minds of those present. Then, with a measured gesture, he took a small roll of rice paper and gently unrolled it. This ritual is a symbolic act, but its power lies in your intention and your faith, Shinzo explained. Take a piece of paper and write on it everything that ails you, debts, worries, insecurities, fears. Describe every detail, every negative emotion you feel. Make the list as complete as possible. Then, with your mind focused on freeing yourself from these negativities, throw the paper into the toilet and flush. And as the water washes away the sheet of paper, visualize the water washing away these problems, leaving room for prosperity and good fortune. Hiroshi, fascinated by Shinzo's words, raised his hand, his face marked by an expression of doubt. Master Shinzo, he asked respectfully, how can a simple gesture like this change our financial situation and lead us toward personal growth? Shinzo smiled understandingly. Hiroshi, he replied, the bathing ritual is just a beginning, a way to break the cycle of negativity that surrounds you. It is a symbolic gesture, thanks to which you can commit to yourself and visualize the negativity dissolving. But the true transformation happens within you when you decide to free yourself from the chains of the past and truly open your heart to prosperity and happiness. It is a spiritual journey, a path of personal development that requires commitment and awareness. The monk told the story of a young woman named Kana, who had lost her job and felt lost and desperate. Hannah had always dreamed of opening a flower shop, but her financial situation seemed to make it impossible. One day, while wandering the streets of the city, he came across the Shinzo temple and decided to enter. Shinzo listened carefully to her story and taught her the bathing ritual, explaining that it could be a first step towards realizing her dreams. Hannah, although skeptical, decided to give it a try. Every day, after flushing her negative thoughts down the toilet, she focused on her passion for flowers and her vision of a better future. Over time, the young woman began to notice changes in her life. He began to see opportunities where before he had only seen obstacles. And one day, while walking through a park, she met an older man who offered her a small plot of land where she could grow her flowers. Hannah enthusiastically accepted and began working hard, putting all her heart and soul into her project. Over time, their small garden flourished, attracting the attention of passersby. Hannah started selling flowers and earned enough to open her own store. Her dream had come true thanks to her perseverance, her passion, and the grooming ritual that had allowed her to free herself from her fears and believe in herself. The pilgrims listened captivated to Hannah's story, inspired by her determination and ability to turn adversity into opportunity. Shinzo went on to explain that the bathing ritual was not magical, but rather a way to free the mind from the burdens of the past and create space for new possibilities. It was a pill of personal growth, a small step towards a spiritual awakening that would lead to a happier future. Our mind is like a garden, Shinzo said. If we neglect it, it will be invaded by the weeds of negativity. But if we take care of it with love and attention, the flowers of happiness and prosperity will bloom. While everyone was grateful for the teachings they received, the monk taught the pilgrims some meditation techniques to cultivate mindfulness and gratitude. In addition, he encouraged them to practice them daily so that they become authentic, healthy habits. He explained that meditation could help them calm their minds, observe their thoughts, and let go of negative emotions, paving the way for emotional intelligence and a winning mind. Gratitude is the key to attracting abundance, Shinzo said. When we are grateful for what we have, the universe responds with even more blessings. The pilgrims left the temple with a feeling of renewed hope and determination. Some of them immediately put into practice the bath ritual and meditation techniques, experiencing a feeling of liberation and lightness. Others began cultivating gratitude, journaling every day about the things they were grateful for. Hiroshi, in particular, enthusiastically embraced Shinzo's teachings, beginning a true spiritual journey. As time passed, many pilgrims returned to the temple to share their stories with Shinzo. A merchant finally paid off his debts, a woman found a job she was passionate about, a man overcame a serious illness. All of them attributed their success to the practice of the ritual of grooming, the cultivation of gratitude, and the personal growth that derived from it. Hiroshi, who returned to the temple after a few months, told Shinzo how his life had radically changed. He had overcome his financial problems, found a new job that fulfilled him, and built healthier, more meaningful relationships. But above all, he had found the inner peace and serenity that he had always sought. Shinzo listened to each story with joy, happy to see how his teachings had brought so many benefits. But he knew that the true merit was not his, but the faith and commitment of those who had embraced his message. The bathing ritual is just a tool, Shinzo told his disciples. True transformation occurs within you when you decide to free yourself from negativity and open your heart to prosperity and happiness. It is a journey of personal and spiritual growth, a path to Buddhist wisdom and inner peace. And so, Shinzo Temple became a beacon of hope for those seeking freedom from the chains of poverty and misfortune. The pilgrims continued to arrive, attracted by the monk's wisdom and the promise of a better future. Shinzo, with his kind smile and eyes full of compassion, continued to guide them on their path to prosperity, happiness, and personal growth. And so, Shinzo's wisdom and bath ritual continued to inspire generations of people, guiding them toward prosperity, happiness, and personal growth.